Number one, fame sucks more than it used to. Putting yourself out there in any significant way can result in an avalanche, an absolute onslaught of rejection. Far more personally damaging, perhaps, than more traditional work. Many people daydream about not having a day job, about being released from the shackles of the so-called rat race, and getting paid for some artistic pastime. Whether that's painting, writing, making music, making films, on and on and on and on. But seriously, exploring a career in creative industries usually involves repeatedly and vulnerably ripping open your chest, pointing at your own innards, and begging for people to have opinions on them. This is sometimes even as you learn that creative discipline and hone your personal voice.
And your taste is good enough that you can tell that what you're making is kind of a disappointment to you. You know what I mean?
When we do that, we've struck an unspoken deal with our friends and family, the gatekeepers of our industry, and the devils of the internet, to take that inner truth and scrutinize it relentlessly. And I don't just mean nasty internet trolls. That's boring. Things like silence, apathy, even bad lying can be way more hurtful, probably more.
Ethan and I both thought that programs were really easy to read.
Once I was told by an entire dance faculty that I was way too skinny, and it looked really weird when I danced, thus kicking off a 10-year-long tango with body dysmorphia. That kind of rejection is different, perhaps more personal, than being turned down for a corporate promotion, let's say. Listen, rejection is always sucky. With a day job, though, you can sometimes, and I say sometimes, afford a little emotional distance from the outcomes. You're not necessarily that job, you just work there. There's less breathing room between you and your art. You often don't have as many people to blame, too, when something is not received well about your work. You'll have more setbacks, and those setbacks will have more dire consequences. And this is the kicker. Even if you, by some miracle, manage to achieve a small fan base, you might also experience the modern downfalls of the parasocial relationship, like obsessive ideation or the devaluation of you as a human person.
I don't care that it's normal. I don't care that this crazy type of behavior comes along with the job, the career field I've chosen. That does not make it okay.
What can we do about any of this? Well, your friends and family can be the most hurtful without knowing it when you first start something. I say leave them out of the developmental stages of a new project. And if after that they still don't seem to get it, they're not your audience probably. In fact, most friends and family are not your audience. Stand firm in your point of view. Someone or someone's out there will get it. I'm also someone that's experienced true evil in the underworld that is the comment section. Note though, how many of those mean commenters have a profileless account? It's an act of cowardice to be pitied. If they manage to put themselves out there like you did, they'd probably get way more shit for it. It's a sign of success in a way that your work is being seen by enough people to include the people that don't like it. The other good/sad news is that the more success you have online, the more mean comments you'll get, and the less of a dent it'll make on your personal psyche.